this is how you can do this connected dots effect in DaVinci Resolve. If you want the project files for this, just click the first link in the description. So first go up here and type in Fusion Composition and then drag that into the timeline. And then right click and then press Open in Fusion Page. Once we're in here, you want to press Shift Space and get an ellipse node and then just drag that up here and get a background node. Once you have this ellipse node, connect this to the background node and then connect this background node to media out. So now you should have this black circle in your viewer and this will be one of your dots. So in the ellipse node, let's just bring down the width and the height to whatever you want. Let's just do 0.15 for now for both of them. And then what you want to do is with this ellipse node, you want to press Ctrl C and then Ctrl Shift V. This will create an instance of the ellipse, which basically just takes all the properties of this original ellipse and just like applies it as its own. And you just do that like 4 more times or however much you want, to be honest. You can have as many dots as you want. So let's just do this 4 times. So fourth one, and just connect them all together by just holding Shift and just connecting them to the line. So now we should have 4 circles, but if you move this around, it all moves together. So how to fix that is just go into each ellipse, go into center, right click it and press D instance. This basically makes this an independent setting for the ellipse. So now you can move this one ellipse around wherever you want. So let's do that for the rest of the ellipses. And now we can just move all the ellipses anywhere you want. So let's just make this little shape over here. And now we have to add a polygon node. So press Shift Space and add a polygon and get another background node and just connect that polygon right into the background node. And then with this background node, connect it to this white box of the other background node. And it should merge together into the media out. So after that, click this polygon node and just click on each of the dots to make your shape, and then go into the settings on the right, uncheck solid, and then increase the border width. And you can see that we have a nice little connected dots effect already. How to change the color of these, go into the background and you can change it from solid color to gradient if you want. We'll just do blue for that line, and then for the dots we'll just do white. And clearly the line is above the dots, which we did not want. So right click this merge and then press swap inputs, which basically changes which one is a foreground and which one is a background. So now the circles are on top. After you do that, you should have something like this. So this is how you connect these ellipses to this polygon. So make sure show view controls is on and you'd be able to see these little points. So select all these points and then press Shift P, and this should publish the points so other nodes can interact with them. If we rename these ellipses to something that's easier to write down, so let's just say E1, and then let's just name this E2 and so on and so forth. Go back into the polygon, scroll down in the viewer, and you should see these 4 settings which we will use to connect to the ellipses. So right click on the first point, press expression, and then remove all this and type in E1 dot center. And if you see here, if you go into E1 and try to move it around, you can see it already like moves around. It's already connected. So if we just do that for the rest of these points, let's do for point 1, we'll do E2 dot center, and that should connect, and just do that for the rest. So now once you've connected the polygon up to all these ellipses, just move them around and you can see that they're like completely connected, and you can animate this however you want with this center property. So just move this around and have fun.